In the bottom left, already winning, or no, excuse me, that's Phoenix. In the bottom left, we have Penix. Phoenix down here.
From the Team Fnatic.
From the team, yes. Hi, Mom. Why is Terran so bleep? Now, in the bottom right, we have our player who's already won one game before I bungled that first intro.
TSL, Hot.
Oh my God, it's a TSL Marine robbing a squirrel. I don't know why. I don't know why.
I'm trying to figure it out.
My brain was in overdrive trying to understand that. I like the artwork was good too. And the squirrel looked really scared.
Yeah. You know, squirrels are really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, man. I used to have a bunch of squirrels in my backyard back in the States.
Oh, you don't even know squirrel.
Well, you lived in the forest. Artosis actually lived in a forest. People don't know this. He actually lived in a giant tree with a door in it.
I'm actually the missing link.
There you go.
Yeah.
Artosis is the heart guy from Captain Planet.
I am, Tasteless. I talk to animals.
You
Talk
got
to my
that
little
pet
dog
monkey?
every day, man. My cat, too. My ferrets as well.
He's got fish, too.
I don't talk to them, though.
John found a hedgehog and asked Dan if he wanted so he could complete his ecosystem in his house.
It's a true story.
It's actually true.
I'm not taking it. Well, we have Phoenix getting a tech lab on his barracks, probably for Reaper. In the meantime, our TSL player looks like he's saving up for a factory. But no, he throws up his tech lab as well.
Not very many games we get to see two Terran players going tech labs against each other at GSL.
Yeah, that's not so common.
Generally, it's one guy's going tech lab, the other guy's making an expansion or something.
Oh, Phoenix is
What?
actually getting a second refinery after his Reaper. First Reaper is being made for our TSL player. This is very interesting. We might see... There's a few different builds we might see. In fact, he's making another Reaper. Yeah, it looks like he might be doing... Remember Nada's build, Tasteless, with the the Hellions?
That was a great
and
build.
The Reapers and the Banshee. That build we could possibly be seeing. He is throwing down the factory. Command center going down for...
And, you know, that that build, the one that Nada did, could be very good against this more middle-of-the-road build that Hart is going for.
Yeah. Well, I am, like, so interested to see how this ends up going. The Reaper of Hart is just kind of staying at home, which is...
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, I didn't think that would happen. And Phoenix right now, killing off that SCV, and looks like Phoenixes will battle, but the Phoenix of Hart does win. Did I say the Phoenix of Hart? The Reaper of Hart. And, well, Phoenix gets it with his second one, and he's still making them.
I think that's going to be his last one, then he's going to lift. And
actually, he's making a command center, and he's made a factory. He's got a ton of gas. I'm wondering exactly what we're going to see. Might be seeing Siege Tanks or Blue Flame Hellions from here. You know, it's too bad. If he had 3 Reapers still, 3 Reapers could rip apart everything that TSL player has easily. There is a Hellion on the way with Blue Flame, but don't forget what Tasteless and I learned one day, that a Reaper beats a Hellion.
yeah, apparently a Reaper beats a Hellion, guys.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we were as surprised as you were when we saw it. We were like, what? I didn't know.
Uh-oh. This is not going to go well. And he's just going to go for it, but this is not going to go well. And
the Hellion gets his revenge.
He lost 3 Reapers for the health on 1 Marine, 1 Reaper, and 1 Marine. So that's actually terrible trade so far by Phoenix.
By the way, nice scan here. Hart knows exactly what's coming for him.
It's a 2-factory Blue Flame Hellion, and that's going to signal Hart to actually build a bunker. And there it is. Without that bunker, he would simply die with his 1-fact Blue Flame Hellions to 2-fact Blue Flame Hellions. It's just the way it goes. You have way more Blue Flame Hellions. Not a whole lot else to it.
Command center now landing. Starport complete. He will probably attach that to the reactor over here.
If he attaches it to the reactor, I think he's actually going to switch the factory to the reactor and the starport to the tech lab.
You're correct. You're correct.
Yeah.
I see it now.
Get out some more Hellions and maybe throw out a Banshee as well.
He's like, I'll just have this float for a little bit. Let it air out the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, so starport on the tech lab, factory on the reactor.
Now Phoenix sees that bunker and sees some Hellions himself. You have Cloak going up for Heart. Both players have their expands up, very similar in supply. Phoenix is going for mech, which is awesome to see, of course. And he does have a single Viking out, but the Cloaked Banshee, if it is not intercepted somewhere in the middle of the map by that one Viking, is going to do an intense amount of damage. All right, Tasteless, here we go. Phoenix is making a move. Got to be careful, though, man. 4 Marines in a bunker plus Blue Flame Hellions equals...
Even the depot is well positioned there at the top.
Very much so.
To not let the Hellions kind of slip by. Banshees now are pointed towards Phoenix's base, which basically has no anti-air.
Yeah.
He's supply blocked.
He's starting a second Viking, though, which is really, really important. 1 Viking takes forever to kill a Cloaked Banshee, but 2 can do it much easier.
So we're 1 + 1 = 3.
It's like 5 times easier to kill a Cloaked Banshee with 2. You're like, that can't be.
1 + 1
Everything
= 5.
is linear. No, actually, not everything is linear.
Now, we do have a drop coming here as well. So both these guys are going to be taking some swings at each other.
Yeah.
And here comes that Banshee now. Cloak is almost finished.
And this is really good that Phoenix got some hits in before the Cloak. It's going to really allow him to kill that a lot quicker as he saves up scans. I'm looking, and he does not have a scan. 1 scan is on the way. His drop is still coming, Tasteless. He also has Blue Flame Hellions to the front of his opponent's base. Burn down that tree. Doesn't like trees.
And the Banshee's still alive, though.
Nope, the Banshee died.
Oh, now it's died. Excuse me.
Did finally kill it.
I don't think our observer got a shot of that, but
he did lose a ton of SCVs.
Second
here we go. The drop has commenced.
The drop.
And SCVs are lining up, but Phoenix not that close. He didn't stay close enough to those SCVs to actually punish that lineup.
Oh my God! Second Phoenix's. Why do we keep calling Phoenix's Hellions moving in here?
Phoenix doing a great job thus far.
That was very sexy by Phoenix.
So, we now have Phoenix in the SCV lead, 40-27. Great job by Phoenix with those Hellions. And it looks like Hart is actually going to be going for a Marine Marauder siege tank play, whereas Phoenix is going for the pure mech. So I got to say, man, I really like Phoenix's position. As long as he doesn't get too aggressive, unless he wants to do something uber cool, like that amazing Ryung aggression with mech where he actually made a couple Ravens. But it's going to also be hard for Hart to actually support all these barracks that he has up. You know, he's kind of light on SCVs at the moment. He's back up to the 33 against the 46 of Phoenix. So he's actually recovering pretty quickly. And Phoenix is making a Raven.
Phoenix has actually done a pretty impressive job so far. Meanwhile, we're going to have another drop, looks like, coming in here. He may have let his guard down.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot over there.
Oh, okay, yeah, he is going to do it.
He just brought a siege tank over, so Hart might deal with this a little bit better this time. And there you go.
It's going to be those few initial shots off the start. They're going to really indicate, okay, not actually. I think he killed, what, 2 SCVs?
Yeah, not a whole lot there.
And you notice, right as that happened, Hart actually sent his army out to the front, too, expecting Phoenix to once again dive in. That's very much Phoenix's style of play.
Yeah, he loves technical harassments and rushes. He loves multi-prong harassments and powerful mid-game moves. But the fact that he's doing some mech tasis really bodes well for his future. You know, it's hard to make a career off of powerful attacks.
Yeah, powerful harass.
It's a great thing to have in your repertoire, but it's definitely not what you want to have just alone. And oh my God, Phoenix is actually expanding to 12.
That's a good place to hide a base.
Yeah, that's going to be a place that's random to actually scout.
Yeah. And plus, when you saturate a full base, you're more likely to or after you have like 4 bases, you're more likely to take one of the expansions that are more natural towards the mains at the top. All right, talk about fast reaction timing before I can even say it. Hart already drives out that medevac.
Yeah, Phoenix turning around oh so quickly. More factories going up for Phoenix at the moment. He's got a nice little unit composition going on right now. He's got to be careful not to overextend himself, though.
Yeah.
Let's look at this. This is going to be a pretty hard attack to hold if you're overextended here.
Yeah, Hart's playing this pretty tight, staying on 2 bases. Now, what Phoenix is doing is double expanding, but making it look like he's only single expanding.
This is bad. This is bad. Phoenix is not in a good position. Hart actually could have easily taken out those siege tanks.
I think Hart's actually doubting himself right now.
Yeah.
He needs more Hart.
There you go.
There you go.
Now, Phoenix has brought some more units up. He does have his Raven in range now, so he can throw down point defense drones if need be. But definitely Hart missed a moment there. And if you're going to go Marine Marauder Siege Tank, you actually can't miss moments. You have to see, oh my god, look at this, I can kill those, run in and kill them. Because Siege Tanks are so hard to replace.
I think at this point in time, Hart is just trying to play as stable as possible and take out as many players. But yeah, you're definitely right. He could have just ran in there and killed that. I think that was a bad read by him.
Definitely, yeah. Now, he does have a good number of siege tanks, so he can start making some positional plays.
Coming in here, Blue Flame Hellions.
Very nice. Dodging the units that were waiting for his drop there, and oh, this could be huge.
He's not even reacting. Oh, that's because he's attacking into Phoenix right now. And once again, Hart.
And Phoenix is running in the front of his base as well, Tasteless. That one's not doing as well, though.
Yeah, he did lose all that.
We're not going to show you that. We have 27 SCVs against 72. Phoenix way in the lead there. He's got 4 bases to 2. And Phoenix is dominating. I have to say, I'm really impressed with this TVT right now. This guy has really shown vast improvements lately. I did not expect him to look this solid.
And right now, Hart, he seems to be nowhere at once. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't feel like his attention's really focused on any one thing. Now I guess he's going to try to just break into the front.
Wow, this is
pretty bad.
Yeah, this might not work.
I don't think it will.
By might not, I mean he's getting owned.
Yeah, this is pretty bad here.
At this point, Phoenix can make a Banshee. And that would be kind of
that's
fun.
a good point. Yeah, he could Craig out a Banshee. Unfortunately, just more Vikings right now.
Well, that's fine, though. I mean, Phoenix is mining so much more than his opponent. In fact, he's mining 4 times as much in the income tab. Phoenix is expanding once again, or getting ready to at least.
Now would be a good time to shoot an auto turret down next to one of those siege tanks, let them destroy themselves.
Phoenix has his own little line here. Phoenix has to be careful,
This is what TSL Hart should have been doing at the start of this.
Yes.
Instead of trying to run in there. You don't run into your opponent's siege tanks to win games.
Yeah. And look at this. He's making some mistakes here. He has no spotters. He's not using scans or anything. He's not using the watchtower that's right behind him. If you're going to go Marine Marauder Siege Tank, you actually have to have vision and see when he's unsieging so you can stim and run in and punish him.
Phoenix almost has doubled his opponent's supply right now.
Yeah.
I don't think Phoenix actually realizes how unbelievably ahead he is right now. If Phoenix could see what we would see, he would actually unsiege and just kill him.
Trying to play a little bit safe. He wants this TV win so badly right now. And he's made a Banshee Tasteless. This does not bode well for his opponent.
Here's that one Banshee taking out some siege tanks, and I don't know, Hart's actually falling apart here.
Yeah, yeah. Phoenix is ripping him out and eating him to take his strength.
Yeah, I mean, he is actually taking his soul right now.
Well, I figured it's hard.
Ah, you're funny.
Can't believe I had to explain that.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Sorry. Well, Hart, once again, now he's moved into this position before, and I don't understand why he keeps going up here because this doesn't actually give him really anything.
Yeah, no, he's kind of moving around. He's looking for that base that he hopes is going to be the 4th, but is actually going to be the 5th.
Yeah. And then he scans it, and he's like, all right, I found that. Meanwhile, Hellions coming in here.
Oh, boy.
Ouch.
Hart,
Hart is dead, man.
He's so dead. Phoenix not even microing his harassment anymore.
And now it looks like what he's decided to invest this into is a push to the main. Again, by Hart, that was really bad.
Yeah,
GG.
Phoenix completely owning Heart. Like, total ownage. It's really impressive. Heart, it's like, oh,
yeah,
1-1, that's fine.
Well, I mean, Hart did his part. He contributed for his reputation and everything else.
Absolutely. Like that. Phoenix quite happy with his win.
Nice job by Phoenix. The question is, though, who does TSL bring out now to take on this player? I have to say, Phoenix looked pretty impressive in that game.
Yeah.
He played pretty damn well, and we don't even think about him as a Terran versus Terran player.
After seeing a TVT like that, even though Live's really great and his TVT has improved leaps and bounds over the past season, I wouldn't put him out. I would think maybe about JYP.
Yeah, actually, JYP would be a good choice.
Yeah.
You might even want to put out another Terran.
I don't know. I don't want to see a Terran come out.
What if it's Clyde?
Yeah, Clyde is obviously quite great.
Well, Clyde is probably going to be one of the last players they use.
I would definitely clean up with Clyde.
He's kind of the veteran on the team right now.
I think JYP is a good choice right now. See if he can get a couple wins. Not just one win, but see if he can pick up a couple wins. That would be pretty strong because all his matchups are pretty good.
Yeah.
He's a pretty well-rounded player overall. So I'm rooting for JYP. Bring that guy out here.
We're going to see in a few seconds here when the coach has made the decision who it's going to be. This is a good day, man.
Yeah, we're having great games.
I love casting these non-Koreans. Obviously, I love casting Koreans too, but I've been in Korea for years now, casting Korean games. It's nice to mix it up. Also, feel free to check us out at MLG. We're going to be there this weekend.
Yeah, going to be a lot of Koreans.
Not this weekend, next weekend, excuse me.
Yeah.
So
I was like, oh,
we got to get on the plane. We got to get to the airport now.
Yeah. And add us on Twitter. Artusis, he's calling me tasteless.
Yes.
It's important. We'd love to hear from you guys.
All right. It's time. Let's go see who it's going to be. And it's
JYP. Wait, is that...
Oh, wait a minute. Is that Clyde? Was that Clyde's hair?
Out, man.
Those are Clyde's man-prees. That has to be him.
Clyde's wearing some man-prees today.
He's got man-prees on. The most manly man-prees.
Man-prees and bright green shoes, man. Clyde knows how to rock the style.
He does, man. He
All
really
right.
does.
Well, I mean, Clyde is who I would personally like to put in cleanup. He's just so solid and such a high level. He's got so much TV experience, the most of anyone on TSL.
This is the guy we kept predicting was going to win GSL Season 1 when he really actually was, believe it or not, guys, the best player.
He was the best player in the world.
And then he lost that to Hongen's sneaky DT rush.
Yeah, Hongen just
cheesed
cheesed
hasn't
3
been
times
able to win anything since.
Fudged that one out, but
he's well known here in Korea. He's very respected.
Oh, of course, yeah. Everyone knows Clyde is godly.
So, we're going to go to a short little break here, guys. But don't go too far away, because when we get back, we're going to have Phoenix against Clyde. We'll see you soon.